Are you finding it tough to navigate life alone as you age? You're not alone. Many face the same struggles. But what if I told you that avoiding a few common mistakes could dramatically boost your well-being and happiness? In this video, we'll reveal the key things to steer clear of when living independently, equipping you with tools to not just survive, but thrive in your golden years. Stick with us to the end, because we'll cover everything, from preventing isolation and maintaining your health to creating a safe, nurturing environment, staying financially organized, and keeping emotionally fulfilled. If you're ready to take charge and make the most of this phase, you won't want to miss these critical tips that can transform how you live. Ready to embrace your independence and live your best life? Let's dive in. If you're not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. If you enjoy this video, help me spread these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like this topic, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and create better videos for you. Now, let's get started. 1. Avoid complete isolation. One of the most heart-wrenching concerns about living alone as you age is the tendency to slip into complete isolation. It can happen so subtly. Days blur into weeks, and suddenly, the quiet that once felt peaceful becomes unbearably lonely. I've come across countless stories of older adults who, without meaning to, found themselves cut off from friends, family, and the world they once knew. This disconnection feels like a slow fade, draining your sense of purpose and joy day by day. That's why it's not just essential, but crucial, to actively fight isolation. It takes effort, but it's worth every bit. Join a social group, even a virtual one, or get involved in your local community. It doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes the smallest steps make the biggest impact. Picture this: a weekly phone call with a loved one, where laughter fills the space between your words, or a local gathering where people greet you with smiles that warm your soul. One woman's story touched me deeply. She started volunteering at a local shelter once a week. At first, she hesitated, but it quickly became the highlight of her week. It gave her a renewed sense of purpose and opened doors to unexpected friendships and meaningful connections that filled her heart in ways she never thought possible. Don't wait until loneliness creeps up on you. Be proactive in nurturing your social bonds. It doesn't have to be daily, but even small, tender moments of connection can reignite a spark of joy that keeps you feeling alive. Staying connected isn't just about avoiding loneliness. It's about embracing life, love, and the beauty of shared experiences. Those moments, no matter how brief, can truly make all the difference. 2. Avoid neglecting your health. Living alone can sometimes lull you into a false sense of security about your health. Without someone to nudge you or remind you to keep up with routines, it's easy to let things slip. But let me tell you, this is a dangerous path, especially as you age. There's no one to remind you to take your medications, insist you keep doctor's appointments, or push you to get outside for fresh air. It's tempting to convince yourself that it can wait another day, but those days turn into weeks, and before you know it, your health takes a backseat to life's busyness, or even its stillness. I read about a man who kept putting off simple tasks like scheduling doctor's visits, always saying, "I'll get to it next week." But next week never came, and after months of neglect, minor issues turned into serious problems. His regret was palpable. He wished he could go back and care for himself better. But by then, it was too late. His advice hit home. Don't wait. Set reminders on your phone. Write things down in a calendar. Do whatever it takes to stay on top of your health. Creating a routine is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Maybe it's a daily walk where you feel the sunshine on your skin, breathe fresh air, and let your mind wander. Or perhaps a gentle morning stretch to feel grounded and ready for the day. These small actions might seem minor now, but over time, They build into something powerful, a resilient, strong body and mind. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know you're still here with me. And let's not forget mental health. It's just as vital as your physical well-being. Living alone can bring anxiety or sadness, and it's crucial not to bottle up those feelings. I can't stress enough how healing it can be to talk to someone, a trusted friend, loved one, or therapist. There's no shame in seeking help when you need it. Your emotional well-being is part of your health and deserves the same care as your body. Taking care of yourself isn't just a to-do list item. It's an act of self-love, an investment in your future, and a gift to those who care about you. When your health is balanced, you can enjoy life so much more. Your health is your most precious asset. Guard it, nurture it, and cherish it every day. 3. Avoid ignoring safety concerns. When you live alone, especially as you age, it's easy to feel like nothing could go wrong. You've managed fine for years after all. But the truth is, safety becomes a priority, not just a concern, as we grow older. It's tempting to brush aside nagging thoughts about home security or physical safety, thinking, "I've been doing this forever, I'm fine." But it only takes one moment for things to change, and being proactive could mean the difference between a minor scare and a full-blown emergency. I came across a story from a woman on a senior living forum that struck me. She had a minor fall in her kitchen. Nothing life-threatening, but couldn't reach her phone for hours. Imagine the fear and helplessness she felt. That experience was a wake-up call. She invested in a personal emergency response system, one of those devices where help is just a button away. What peace of mind that must bring, knowing you're not alone in a moment of need. Small adjustments can ensure your home is as safe as possible. Start with lighting. Good illumination, especially in stairways, hallways, and bathrooms, is essential. A misplaced step in a dim area can lead to a serious accident, and for something so preventable, it's not worth the risk. Take time to ensure your home is well lit. It could save you from an injury that derails your life. Then there's home security. It might feel excessive, but installing cameras or having a trusted neighbor check in regularly can make a huge difference in how safe you feel. It's not about paranoia. It's about knowing you've taken steps to protect yourself. That peace of mind is invaluable. The goal is a secure environment where you can relax and enjoy your independence without constant worry. These safety measures aren't just precautions. They're acts of self-love and care. Your well-being is worth the investment, because feeling safe in your own home is one of the most precious gifts you can give yourself. 4. Avoid developing unhealthy habits. Living alone offers a liberating sense of freedom, but with it comes the risk of falling into unhealthy habits. Without someone to keep you accountable, it's easy to let things slide. Maybe it starts with skipping a meal here and there, but soon you're snacking mindlessly in front of the TV or choosing the couch over that walk you promised yourself. You don't mean to fall into these patterns, but when no one's around to nudge you, unhealthy habits can quietly take root. I heard about a woman who, after losing her spouse, started snacking constantly while watching TV to cope with loneliness. Before she knew it, her physical and mental health suffered. She felt sluggish and disconnected. It was a slow realization, but when it hit, it was powerful. She knew she had to change. Her story resonated with me because it's relatable. Sometimes, it's easier to reach for comfort food or skip exercise when no one's watching. But she broke the cycle by planning and prepping proper meals that nourished her body and gave her days structure. It wasn't about a strict diet or drastic changes. It was about small, sustainable steps to care for herself. Setting realistic goals is key. Maybe commit to cooking a healthy meal a few times a week or taking a short daily walk. It doesn't have to be grand. What matters is being mindful of how you treat your body. You could even start a hobby that keeps you active and brings joy. The goal isn't perfection. Life's about balance. It's about recognizing your health is precious and you deserve the same care you'd offer a friend. It's not about deprivation. It's about giving yourself a healthy, vibrant life. Reflect. Are your choices today leading to a happier, healthier you tomorrow? If not, now's the perfect time for small changes with big impact. You're worth the effort. 5. Avoid letting your home become a burden. A big, beautiful house can symbolize years of memories. Laughter echoing through the halls, children growing up, countless moments shared. But as life changes, especially when living alone, that bustling home can feel more like a burden than a blessing. Maintaining a large house solo, with all its upkeep, can be physically draining and emotionally overwhelming. I read about a woman who, after her kids moved out, spent years keeping up with her house, cleaning, repairs, yard work, while feeling guilty at the thought of downsizing. The memories tied to it were so strong, she felt she'd betray them by leaving. But exhaustion caught up, and she realized struggling with a house too big for her needs stole her energy and joy. Downsizing wasn't easy, but it brought unexpected freedom. A smaller, manageable home gave her ease, comfort, and peace of mind. She could enjoy life without constant maintenance stress. Her story stuck with me because many hold on to homes for sentimental reasons, not realizing the toll. Ask yourself, is my home serving me or am I serving it? Downsizing isn't for everyone. If staying put feels right, that's fine. But consider how much space you need and can comfortably manage. There's no shame in asking for help. Hire someone for the lawn, cleaning, or repairs. Your home should be a sanctuary, not a source of stress. It's meant for rest, peace, and comfort, a place to recharge, not weigh you down with endless chores. Don't let it become a burden. Whether downsizing or getting help, choose what lets you live freely. You deserve a space that nurtures your soul, not drains your spirit. 6. Avoid losing your sense of purpose. One of the deepest challenges of living alone, especially after retirement or losing a partner, is the creeping feeling of losing your sense of purpose. It's a quiet struggle that chips away at your spirit, leaving days blending into each other with no direction or reason to get up. I've read countless forum stories where older adults express this, feeling like they're just passing time, unsure how to fill their days, longing for more. But here's the truth. Your life still holds immense value, no matter your stage or circumstances. There's always something new to learn, something meaningful to do, and so much to give. Living alone doesn't mean living without purpose. It's a chance to rediscover parts of yourself you never knew existed. Think about hobbies or passions you've always wanted to explore but never had time for. Maybe you've dreamed of painting something beautiful or felt drawn to gardening. It's never too late to start. Or perhaps learning a new language could challenge your mind and keep it sharp. These aren't just time fillers. They reignite your inner spark. And don't overlook the power of giving back. Volunteering can transform your sense of purpose. One man's story stuck with me. He became a mentor to young people in his community. Guiding and encouraging them brought deep satisfaction and connection. It wasn't just about teaching skills. It was sharing wisdom, giving his experiences meaning, and knowing he made a difference. Keep exploring. Don't let the quiet of living alone convince you your journey's over. Every day offers a chance to find joy in small things and engage with the world meaningfully. Life is full of possibilities, even when the path seems unclear. Living alone means you can define your days to bring joy, fulfillment, and connection. Your life, with all its wisdom and richness, is a gift. There's still so much waiting for you. 7. Avoid feeling like you have to do everything alone. One of the most common yet unspoken traps older adults fall into when living alone is believing they must handle everything themselves. There's an underlying pressure to prove you're still capable and independent. While that desire for self-sufficiency is understandable, it can also be isolating. The truth is, you don't have to do it all alone. Learning to ask for help can be incredibly empowering. I've heard stories of people reluctant to reach out. One woman hesitated to ask her adult children for help, fearing it would diminish her independence or signal she couldn't manage. But over time, she realized asking didn't make her less independent. It made her more connected, supported, and less burdened. Her kids were eager to step in, lifting her stress and letting her live more fully and joyfully. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know you're still here with me. There's no shame in needing a hand, whether it's asking a neighbor for help with groceries, having family visit more often, or hiring someone for tougher household tasks. These small gestures don't take away your independence. They enhance it by freeing you to focus on what matters, rather than exhausting yourself. We often forget the strength in community, even a small, trusted circle. You don't have to carry everything alone. Reaching out doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise, showing you value yourself enough to seek help when needed, and understand the importance of preserving your well-being. Living alone doesn't mean living without support. It means knowing that, while you may be the only one in your household, you are not alone in the world. Family, friends, neighbors, or professionals care and want to help. Don't be afraid to lean on them. It makes life lighter, more manageable, and more joyful. There's power in knowing when to ask for help, a gift you deserve to give yourself. 8. Avoid neglecting your home environment. When you live alone, you have the freedom to shape your space to reflect who you are, but that freedom also risks letting things slip. It's easy to let clutter build or ignore tasks when no one's around to notice. Over time, that clutter weighs on you, physically and emotionally. Your home, where you spend most of your time, can either nurture your peace or drain it. I read about a woman on a senior living forum who, after her husband passed, cared less about her home. Things piled up, unfinished projects gathered dust, and the clutter became overwhelming. She didn't realize its impact on her mood until a friend helped her reorganize and declutter. Only then did she see how her environment reflected her inner chaos. Transforming it brought back control and peace. Your environment matters more than you think. You don't need a deep cleaning spree. Just small, manageable steps to maintain your space can transform how you feel daily. Start small. Clear clutter from hallways and surfaces. Keep essentials like your phone or glasses accessible, and ensure your home is safe from tripping hazards or unfinished business. A tidy, organized home doesn't just look better. It feels better, creating calm and order that reduces anxiety and stress. When your space is clear, your mind feels clearer too. You don't have to tackle it all at once. Take it one step, one room, or one project at a time. As your environment changes, you'll feel a shift inside. Your home should be a sanctuary where you feel at peace and safe. By keeping it clean and organized, you're not just creating a prettier space. You're nurturing your emotional and mental well-being. A clutter-free home leads to a clutter-free mind, and that peace is something you deserve. 9. Avoid losing track of time. When you live alone, especially in retirement, days can blur together, leaving you feeling adrift. You might wake up wondering, is it Monday or Thursday? This gradual loss of time awareness can lead to disorientation and even contribute to loneliness or depression. Time slipping away can make life feel aimless, but you have the power to reclaim it. Many share this struggle on forums. One man, after retiring, realized he was losing track of time and sinking into a do-nothing routine. His days lost meaning, but he made a simple, transformative choice. He created structure. He started scheduling grocery shopping on a specific day each week and taking a morning walk at the same time daily. These small, predictable activities gave him something solid in an otherwise unstructured sea. Creating a routine, no matter how small, anchors you. It gives your days rhythm and purpose. Even setting a time to wake up, eat meals, or enjoy hobbies makes a difference. You'd be surprised how empowering structure feels. It's not about rigid schedules, but a framework to keep you grounded and connected to life's flow. Planning your week or jotting things on a calendar helps too. It prevents aimlessness and gives you something to look forward to, whether it's a fun activity, a friend's call, or grocery day. These little markers breathe life into your routine. Losing track of time isn't inevitable. Building structure maintains purpose and direction. Each day holds value, and with a little planning, time works for you, not against you. 10. Avoid holding on to things out of sentimentality. Sentimental items can bring immense comfort, recalling cherished times and loved ones. But holding on to too much for emotional reasons can clutter your home and heart. There's a balance between treasuring memories and letting possessions overwhelm you, weighing you down physically and emotionally. I watched a video of an older woman sharing her decluttering journey after losing her husband. At first, she couldn't part with his belongings, clothes, tools, even old papers, each a reminder of him. Letting go felt like losing him again. But over years, she realized clinging to everything didn't help her heal. It kept her stuck. The clutter became a constant past reminder, making moving forward hard. With her kids' help, she sorted through it all, keeping items with deep meaning and letting go of the rest. It was emotional and tough. But as she released the excess, her home felt lighter, like the past's weight lifted, making room for new memories. It's okay to let go of things that no longer serve a purpose, even if they once held value. You don't have to discard everything. Keep a few meaningful items that bring comfort and joy. Take photos of others you're not ready to part with fully, and pass the rest to loved ones or those who could use them. Decluttering isn't erasing the past. It's creating space for your future, lightening your load so your home is a place of peace, not a museum anchoring you to what was. You're not losing memories. They live in you, but gaining freedom to enjoy the present and embrace possibilities ahead. Your life is an ongoing story. Letting go lets new chapters unfold. 11. Avoid skipping emergency preparedness. One of the biggest mistakes older adults living alone make is underestimating emergency preparedness. Whether it's a power outage, medical crisis, or natural disaster, having a plan is crucial. Without someone beside you, being unprepared can leave you vulnerable, scared, and isolated, a feeling no one should face. I read about a man during an unexpected snowstorm. Power went out, leaving him stranded at home for days. He had food but hadn't charged his phone or prepared backup lighting. He felt isolated and helpless, a sensation that lingered long after. It was a wake-up call. He got a portable charger, emergency kit, and battery-operated lights, ensuring he'd never be so vulnerable again. Preparedness is self-care. Make a plan for emergencies. Start with a list of contacts, easily accessible. Keep an emergency kit with non-perishable food, water, medications, flashlights, and a first aid kit. Keep your phone charged and get a backup power bank. In a crisis, staying connected is a lifeline. If you're in a weather-prone area, stock up on essentials and know evacuation routes or safe community spots. Preparing isn't about fear. It's about control and peace of mind. When you're ready for the unexpected, you face it with calm confidence, not panic. Living alone means extra safety steps, but they're worth it. Preparedness isn't just survival. It's protecting your independence and well-being. Don't wait for a crisis to see its importance. Start now, and you'll thank yourself later. Your safety, peace, and confidence in life's uncertainties are worth it. 12. Avoid financial disorganization. As we age, staying on top of finances becomes more vital, yet it's easy to let paperwork pile up or lose track of bills and accounts, especially with fewer people holding us accountable. Financial disorganization can sneak up, becoming overwhelming, but small, consistent steps can reduce stress and ensure security. I read about a woman who didn't realize the toll of her disorganization until she checked her bank statements months later. She'd been paying for unused services. Frustrated and overwhelmed, she enlisted a family member's help to sort it out and set up a system. That stressful experience empowered her to take charge again. Managing money doesn't have to be complex. Set up automatic payments for essentials like utilities or rent to ensure they're paid on time. Review statements monthly to catch unexpected charges or unneeded services. Keep documents, statements, wills, insurance policies organized in one place for easy access. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. Don't hesitate to ask for help if it feels overwhelming. Reach out to a trusted family member, friend, or financial advisor. It's not weakness, it's smart. Protecting your financial health and cutting stress. Staying on top of finances isn't just managing money. It's investing in peace of mind, letting you live freely without worry of overlooked bills or forgotten accounts. Taking charge now saves future headaches, freeing you to focus on what matters. Essential safety tips for aging in place. 1. Conduct a home safety assessment. The first, most crucial step to a safer home is a thorough safety assessment. Walk through each room, identifying hazards that could put you at risk. It's an investment in your future comfort and well-being. Focus on high-traffic areas like hallways, stairs, and the kitchen, where accidents are likeliest. Look for loose rugs, clutter, or tripping risks. It might not seem big now, but removing small obstacles can prevent serious falls. Lighting is key. Dim areas become danger zones, especially at night. Install nightlights in hallways and brighter bulbs in stairways or entryways to navigate easily anytime. Regularly reassess your home. Needs change, and what's fine today might be an issue later. By staying proactive and making adjustments, you control your environment, creating a space where you feel truly safe and comfortable. This simple step offers peace of mind, knowing your home protects and supports you. 2. Install grab bars and handrails. As we age, falls are a major risk. The CDC says they're the leading injury cause for older adults. But simple steps can cut this risk dramatically. Installing grab bars and handrails in key areas is one of the best ways. In bathrooms, where falls often happen, place grab bars near the toilet and in the shower or tub. They provide support on slippery or uneven surfaces, boosting confidence and stability for your routine. It's a small change with a huge safety and independence impact. Add handrails on both sides of stairways too. Even if you're steady now, they ensure support if balance wavers. It's about a secure environment where you move freely with peace of mind. Grab bars and handrails aren't just safety features. They're investments in well-being, reducing fall risks while maintaining independence. With these adjustments, your home becomes safer and more supportive, protecting you every step. 3. Optimize the bathroom for safety. The bathroom is often a home's most hazardous room, especially as we age. Slippery surfaces, tight spaces, and sudden movements make falls and accidents common. But thoughtful adjustments can turn it into a safer, more comfortable space, preserving independence and peace of mind. Start with non-slip mats inside the shower and on the floor. They provide grip, cutting slip risks on wet surfaces. It's a small, powerful change to prevent falls. Consider a shower chair for a stable, safe place to sit while bathing, avoiding long stands in wet areas. A handheld shower head adds comfort and accessibility, letting you control water flow while seated. Add a raised toilet seat too. It eases sitting and standing without strain, making daily tasks smoother and safer. These aren't just about preventing accidents. They preserve independence, ensuring your bathroom remains a sanctuary of comfort and confidence for years. 4. Simplify the kitchen. The kitchen is a home's heart but can pose hazards as we age. Simplifying it reduces risks while keeping the joy and independence of cooking. Organize so frequently used items are within easy reach. Avoid high cabinets needing stretching or climbing. Use lower shelves and pull-out drawers to keep essentials accessible without strain, preventing falls or overreaching injuries. Long-handled utensils and oven mitts help avoid burns, offering control and protection from hot surfaces. Use a microwave instead of the stove when possible. It's safer, with fewer burn or fire risks. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby and know how to use it. Cooking accidents can happen fast, and it's a simple, crucial layer of protection. Simplifying doesn't just boost safety, it enhances cooking ease and enjoyment. A well-organized, safer kitchen lets you savor meal prep with confidence and security. 5. Utilize technology for safety. Today's technology is a powerful tool for enhancing safety, especially for older adults aging in place. It offers peace of mind and protection, letting you maintain independence while keeping help close. A personal emergency response system, PERS, worn as a necklace or bracelet, lets you call for help with a button push. Whether it's a fall or medical emergency, help comes fast, easing fears of being alone in a crisis. Smart home tech helps too. Motion sensor lights brighten dark areas like hallways or bathrooms as you approach, preventing trips and adding night safety. Smart speakers can connect to emergency services with a voice command. Help's just a word away. Medication management apps send reminders and track doses, ensuring adherence vital for health. Embracing these solutions creates a safer environment without sacrificing independence. With tech on your side, you live with confidence and peace of mind. 6. Stay connected with family and friends. Strong social connections are vital for emotional well-being and safety as we age. Staying linked with family and friends offers support and acts as a safeguard to ensure all's well. Regular check-ins, daily or weekly calls, video chats or visits let loved ones know how you're doing and keep you engaged. If mobility or distance is an issue, tech enables video chats to bridge gaps. Encourage family to set reminders for tasks like doctor's visits or medication refills. It adds security without stress. Beyond family, connect with your community. Join groups or activities like hobby clubs or volunteering to build a supportive network and fight isolation. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment 4 below to let me know you're still here with me. Staying connected isn't just about preventing loneliness, it's about thriving. These relationships enhance well-being and create a safety net, ensuring you're never truly alone. 7. Plan for emergencies. Preparedness is everything for safety. Emergencies strike without warning, and a clear plan makes all the difference. Whether it's a power outage, medical crisis, or natural disaster, knowing what to do brings peace and keeps you safe. Create a comprehensive emergency plan with contact info for family, neighbors, and services, plus accessible medical records and medication lists. Share it with family so they can assist fast if needed. Keep essentials: flashlight, first aid kit, medications, water, snacks in an easy spot for comfort and safety during outages or events. Practice the plan with family or caregivers to ensure everyone knows it and spot gaps. This builds confidence that you and loved ones can act calmly and effectively in a crisis. Planning isn't just risk reduction, it's empowerment, letting you face challenges, knowing you've done all you can to stay safe and secure.